Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend DG Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
I love Batman.
He's not going to hear this.
And you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
Wait, I did that out of order. Let me do that again.
I love Batman.
Ray's not going to hear this.
That's all right. I hit him twice. Hey, he's getting 2 Moon Knight books in, what is that, February. He'll be fine.
That's like practically a feast for Moon Knight fans.
Oh my God. Well, you know what? That's an apology because the Batman movie's coming in March. Anyway, speaking of, welcome back to We Are the Knights.
The Batman Podcast. We're also Vengeance, but it didn't fit on the t-shirt, so we're getting bigger t-shirts. Don't worry about it.
The episode over already? I am Phil. Joining me as always. It is.
Hey y'all, the other terror of Gotham, Lilith Hellfire.
Riding the currents of time in brown liquor. It is.
I drink rum, white rum. I do not drink brown liquor for the last damn time. I will not have that slander be smirched upon my name.
All right. Get more specific, though. Your liquor.
Rum.
Oh, it looks. Oh, that's why.
And that's why you have to watch the YouTube channel.
See what kind of bottle it was in. Not the traditional bottle, kids.
It's what we call the work canteen.
Yeah, you need to subscribe to the YouTube because anymore, Little Hellfire's just pulling random stuff up on camera. So
Last week it was toilet paper from nowhere. It's not like it was lotion. Calm down.
whoa.
Speaking of getting lubed up.
All right, so yes, we're back for part 5 of Armageddon 2001. We're back to Batman. Because like Superman, you gotta check him more than once, kids.
Well, I mean, to be fair.
What?
It's true. At least Batman, he's a sneaky son of a gun, so.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, he'll betray anyone. He'll cut a face off somebody. Oh wait, no, he wouldn't.
And that's why he's in jail.
I almost started a riot in that Into the Night fan group the one time. I was like, yeah, Batman's so much more scary than Moon Knight, man. His rogue, he didn't have to cut the face off his rogues. They'll do it to themselves.
Yeah, I saw that. I remember that comment. You're lucky we didn't get canceled, Phil.
Who's gonna cancel us, Ray? There ain't nobody left to cancel us.
All the loonies just come in and cancel us.
Oh, please. The Australians are too nice. Oh, be nice now. Oh, my God. You know what? Ray doesn't help because last time I talked to him, he's like, oh, yeah, we're going to cook here soon. He was talking about putting shrimps on the Barbie. I'm like, oh, come on.
Don't be a cliche, Ray!
Because, yeah, they talk about, when it's warm at Christmas time down there, they barbecue. Must be nice.
I mean, I'm in Florida. I can relate.
Yeah, but it's probably warmer down there.
I don't know. 80 degrees.
Oh, is it still? I mean, Christmas time is going to be 80 degrees?
I don't know about Christmas. It has been.
Mm.
I know Thanksgiving, I tried to wear a sweater a couple of years, and it just was not happening.
That's true. All right, so should we get to this issue and then to some of our new Bat books?
Yes! Yes, let's do this.
All right. So we're going to have to kind of supplement the synopsis because it completely cuts out Wave Rider. There's no mention of Wave Rider in this.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Welcome to episode 52.
Oh, yes.
Take a drink. We made it, boys.
That's right. On a special DC podcast of episode 52.
Phil continues to kill us with Armageddon.
Oh, we're really going to have to do something special next year for, well, will it be next year or the year? Oh, maybe at the end of next year for a 52 episode. Yes. But this time I just gave a little something special. Armageddon Part 5 from Detective Comics Annual 4.
Thanks, I hate it.
Oh! It's not my size. Take it back. All right. So, hey, I don't know about you, but I like this one better than the Batman
Well, yeah. It's not hard to do.
one. Ew. All right. So yes, Detective Comics Annual 4 from October 1991.
Back in the 90s.
Writer Louise Simonson.
Hey, I know that person.
Yep. So we get a female writer. Oh my! All right, kids. Penciler, inker, and colorist Tom Grindberg. He penciled, inked, and colored it. Yes.
Get her done. That's the definition of get her done.
Man, I hope he got paid extra.
And that's why comic books need a union.
That's true. On an annual, it's not even like a regular sized issue. Letterer Albert the Guzman, editors Kelly Puckett, Will's favorite, and Dennis O'Neill.
So Puckett's definitely gonna be one of my aliases when I go live in Canada in the wilderness.
Oh my god, when the FBI has me in for questioning. Did you look under like every spelling of Puckett? Try PH. Oh no. All right. So this one is titled Succession. All right. So what the synopsis doesn't tell you is on the first page, Wave Rider was like trying to creep on Batman. He said he looks like one of the rogues, but we don't even know which rogue he is because all we see is Wave Rider. So yes, Wave Rider.
Well, you don't want to write the annual that was dictated to you. No, we're not going to do that.
He basically Wave Rider's just on the first page and the last page. That's it.
The framing device, if you will.
I mean, so yes, kids, Wave Rider is continuing his feel up game.
Must be nice.
Oh my! Little Hellfire's like, man, my game got canceled in 2019.
Seriously.
See, Love Hellfire marriage does have its advantages. See, should have accepted some of those marriage proposals.
I should have.
Told you.
I should have.
Right now you'd have some good loving and someone to help you take out the garbage during the pandemic.
Somebody to clean up the dog poop. What do you mean?
There you go. All right, kids. So yes, Wave Rider touches Batman in that special place, and then we
he's like, "You're not Gordon or the Joker."
Oh my. So Wave Rider sees in the year 2001. Batman fought Ra's al Ghul to save the world from a virus.
We did do that. Literally in the year 2000. No, maybe not 2001, but it was close.
Yeah, like late 90s, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And all that, yeah. Maybe like 97, yeah. He succeeded, but ended up crippled.
Sounds familiar.
Batman's been crippled, too. Man, everyone's ripping off Louise Simonson in the next decade.
She better have gotten her shackles!
Exactly. Distraught from the injuries, he declared that Batman is dead. Yeah, we've done that. For weeks.
Like 5 times, but who's counting? Getting ready to be a 6th.
At least. Distraught from the injuries, he declared that Batman is dead. Yeah, for weeks, crime skyrocketed as the mob took over Gotham City. Done that. They even managed to get Commissioner Gordon to retire.
Done that.
He's done it himself.
Well, he was killed, but still.
He was shot. He was shot through the heart. I don't know who was to blame.
You give love a bad name.
That's right, Bon Jovi. From where, Lil Hellfire?
That hive of scum and villainy! New Jersey. Take a drink or mark your bingo cards, kids.
That's right, kids, man. That's our new secret phrase, man. You say that you say that state, you're getting that sound. New Jersey.
Is that a cow?
Yeah, I must have ran across the street while we were driving to New Jersey.
I mean, it's a cow pie state, but
oh,
don't tell Charlie.
Tim Drake realized that Gotham needed a Batman, so he put on the cowl. And now
Idiot.
I get it. Like, Dick's not in the books at this point. He's in the Titan stuff. They're not doing anything with him on Batman. But it's like, wouldn't Dick at least check in?
I mean, if it's just no offense. I know we love the Tim Drake here. I know we do, but at this point, really, if that's Gotham's last hope, we're in trouble, boy.
Love the Drake. But I'm guessing these are all like alternate timelines, so it's
Of
like,
course.
maybe Dick's dead in this one, and like in the because in the Titans one last part, me and Kristen did or will do. It's, no, well, I think Batman was dead in that one, so who knows?
He's just got to get him a sweet clone body. That's all. Hit up Lex Luthor. Rich people know. Rich people share stuff.
Oh man, that's what we need to get Charlie for Christmas. Just so he can be like, I'm just like Otto. You know he'd love it. Unfortunately, he was killed by some robbers. Should have been jobbers.
Killed by robbers, huh? Comes full circle, eh?
Well, Tim, yeah. Man, Bruce. Everyone Bruce loves, man.
I wonder if they yanked the pearls off his cold dead bodies.
Oh! Are you saying they give him a pearl necklace? What?
If it was a Black Label book, they would.
Oh! You got pretty mad, boy. Bruce, hearing what happens, and decides to avenge Tim's death and become Batman once more, using prosthetics to help him move again.
Damn.
Yeah, he doesn't have the luxury of laying around doing nothing like Nightfall.
Can't send out pretty boy Azrael.
We don't got no sweet doctor to nurse him back to health.
Paging Dr. Plot Resolver.
Love how at the end, how are we going to bring him back? Oh, make her a mutant. Okay. You know what? Oh my God, we got to cover the rest of Nightfall at some point just to be like, look at this poop. Lilith is like, don't you?
No, I have a better one. Whenever we get to comic boot windows and long boxes, we can do top 5 ex machinas.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be a while, kids. We got the superhero bracket and other stuff, but yeah, when we get back to it, I think that should be our first topic for sure.
Okay. Remind me.
Make a note.
Okay. Oh, remind me. Speaking of that, remind me to ask you something more time. So yeah, you just prosthetic.
You have to warm it up first.
Hey, what?
I don't know.
He went through all the criminals and the corrupt politicians until he found out that Roz's men were responsible for Tim's death. So he goes back to the place where he nearly died to learn that Roz had not been revived by the Lazarus Pit and that Talia was the one who ordered Tim to be killed, thinking he was Bruce.
Damn. Talk about a toxic ass ex-girlfriend, bro.
I know. Oh my God. And again, Louis Simonson didn't know at this point, but at this point, shouldn't we have like little like toddler Damien running around?
Shut up.
Well, yeah.
Shut your mouth.
Well, once again, at this point, that story wasn't in continuity. I don't think so.
Thank God.
But then, like the Killing Joke, it birthed itself into continuity. Grant Morrison.
And then they could proceed to do nothing with it for the next 15 years. But whatever. Make him a pirate. Arg.
Hey, I mean, Grant Morrison got high and birthed.
Pirates, arg.
I know. Trust me, I know. And Red Robin too. But he heard that from me.
What?
What?
Grant Morrison. Wait, what? What did you say about him?
Smoked a doobie.
He's smoking something stronger than that. After a long fight, Bruce managed to defeat the men, but it made his injuries worse. His body became so strained and broken that not even the prosthetics will help him walk again. Is this a Frank Miller story?
Shh. Why did you say that name?
Little's like, shut up! I had to do that goddamn story 2 weeks ago.
Exactly.
Don't
you know who he is?
I'm a surgeon. So
Talia revealed that her plan was to expose Bruce to the Lazarus pit and make him Roz's heir like her father would have wanted. Bruce uses the last of his strength to detonate a bomb hidden deep in his armor and used it to destroy the Lazarus pit and took Talia along with it.
There's little pockets of them all over the world, though, bro.
Well, yeah, but he's blown up Talia. Roz is dead. He blows up Talia. I mean,
She has a clone. We all know this. Redundancies, backup plans.
really? Can we clone that cleavage?
That's how you know it's the clone. They know how to use the zipper. That was the one flaw they couldn't.
Oh, nice. Oh my god. Can you imagine if they did that? It'd be like, oh yeah, the real Talia died years ago. This clone this whole. Your mother was nice. Yeah, the clones are ones that suck. All right, Liv. I was gonna say, what did you think? Hold on.
I like it. Let's blow some stuff up.
Yeah,
Love, vengeance, revenge, all that. It's a good story.
And I don't know if they planned it this way or it's just a happy coincidence, but yeah, like that Batman annual we did in part 2, it was like Joker and all the rogues. This time we just did Raw. We did Raw, so it was kind of like
they were bidding a farewell to that character for a while, so I get it.
who Ross?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he doesn't come back until not Contagion, but the one after it. I think it's at least another 6 years or so till we see Ross.
Yeah.
At least, yeah.
Neither hide nor hair of that man.
Was that a mandate, or did no one just want to touch him that long?
I think nobody wanted to be bothered, and I get it. Too busy, doing the Joker.
Whoa, hell. We'll get into it. We had Nightfall, and
it was so many events, bro.
Yeah.
Looking back, the 90s almost killed the comics, and the 2020s will probably finish her off. Hell.
Don't say that.
Come on, comics have to evolve and grow into something better. It is a mess right now.
And then I guess so. Batman, thanks to Wave Rider, Batman was able to at least remember part of that future.
It's like, check. Don't quit being Batman. Gotcha.
But now I'm truly
convinced. And that birthed Batgod.
And Wave Rider's like, oh, and now I'm convinced Batman will never become monarch. I'm like, really?
Maybe a magistrate? I don't know.
Oh, see.
He was brainwashed the whole time? I don't know. Glad that story's coming to an end. Speaking of which.
Oh yeah, we did get that news today. Yeah.
They're trying to woo me, but it's not gonna work.
Yes, because as when Fear State ends, yes, I guess the story begins in Batman 118, where he's gonna. The story we knew he was leaving town, but I guess it's gonna have something.
Remember, I kept asking for it, like, so is this the time where he's gonna travel around and we're getting Batman Incorporated in some shape or form, an international intrigue story? I'm here for it, kind of.
So is DC watching us or listening to us?
I think they want to get on my good side at this point, so I shut the F up about stuff.
Well, who doesn't want to get on your good side? So you shut up, you. No, I'm like, oh, great, yeah, Batman Inc. I was happy for it too. He's not just gonna be walking the earth. He's gonna have a mission, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. I'm so excited for it, but like, I'm taking it with a grain of salt. But I highly recommend, if you can find them. I don't know if it's on DC Find Night or not. I hate that app, so Phil would have to tell you. But yeah, if you can find it either in floppy or on DC Find Night, definitely read it, pick it up.
Oh, what Batman?
I enjoyed it. And I've been pissed off for the last 10 years that they canceled that book.
Oh,
I never miss a chance to talk about it.
Yeah, what Batman?
Yeah, and my disappointment with their decisions on how some books got to stay and that book got the axe for some reason.
Yeah, I'm glad that that's happening, but yeah, remind me when we get to one of our new books tonight. Yeah, I have a sick feeling about something.
Okay.
That maybe go down in Gotham while he's gone. Hold on, I'm just looking for you. I see one issue. Yeah, so Batman Incorporated might be on here. I see it under series though. Oh wait, might put it Incorporated. right. But no, what did you think about the annual?
I like the annual a lot. It was definitely honestly I think it's the best one. Not to be a fangirl or a kiss ass or anything, but I think it is the best annual out of all of them.
Oh yeah, I mean, at
It
least
was a very straightforward story, I guess. Like I said, she just used it for the framing device of it all and just let the story kind of happen. And it actually seemed like a more natural progression than any of the other stories, too. Like, very plausible, especially when you look at it in hindsight about what actually has happened in other media
yeah,
for Batman. So that I think that's what's so exciting about it for me when I was rereading it.
yeah. I mean, the art was good, the story was good. I mean, it was
The art
definitely,
was so good.
and it was definitely the better of the two Batman ones. Yeah.
Well,
But yeah,
and then Batman encourages you to stay grounded too, as well. I mean, the most outlandish thing is League of Assassins, but that's very well, that whole thing,
Yeah, I
the
mean,
Talia al Ghul stuff. It's
ninjas.
it is what it is. It's still more grounded than say Superman.
Still more grounded than Legion.
Oh, definitely.
I'm sorry. But yes, both volumes of Batman Incorporated are on DC Finite. So
Definitely read it if you get a chance. I recommend it at every chance I get. I think it's a very unique book. It's very fun.
Yeah.
I love that episode of The Brave and the Bold where they kind of do that little snippet. It's if you can find it, definitely watch it, and that'll make you want to read the books because it was very much in that vein.
yeah, they're not long either because the first one's only like 9 issues, the second one's like 12 or 13.
Yeah.
So it's not a ton of books. So very easy read.
So on to this week's books.
All right. So Batman Superman the Authority Special #1.
Like, what is this? Why?
And
Like,
again,
I thought the Authority was not in continuity or whatever.
it wasn't supposed to be because if you look at everything in that story, I mean,
It doesn't make
it was
sense.
It was an older Superman toward later on in his career who's like kind of losing his powers. He's got like gray at the temples. Yeah, because in the beginning of Batman, Superman and the Authority #1, they flash back to him talking to Kennedy. But now I don't get it. So I didn't think that was in continuity. But now we get this annual. Batman comes to them for help, and it's in continuity Superman. But with this team, I'm like, really? So
This is the problem with the multiverse dilemma, though.
yeah, they're really
Death Metal is the new Crisis on Infinite Earths. It's opened up so many can of worms and plot holes.
I mean, they're really like steering into that. Oh, anything and everything matters. It's like
I hate the multiverse. They've ruined the multiverse for me. I didn't think it was possible, but they did it. They managed to do it. Congratulations.
again, one final giant reboot and reboot us back to pre-crisis.
You know what? Go back to the golden age. Keep it simple, stupid. That's what these people need. They have just convoluted everything to the point of I don't care. It's overload.
I'm fine.
And a refresh, reboot, you burn it all to the ground. Salt the earth.
No, again, all we
Leave
need,
the planet.
all
Go
we
to
need-
Mars.
all we need is a reboot back to 1985. Okay, Dick Grayson will still be Nightwing. We'll be fine. Maybe save that Superman and Lois marriage, but
Even that, I'm on the fence with the way that some writers
Yeah.
are writing them
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
they don't want to even write it. They just ship them off. It's like, what's the point?
Okay, how about this? You take it back to 1985. They're dating, but they're not married.
Engaged?
Okay.
Living in sin like Mary Jane and Peter Parker forever? That's
yeah,
fine.
baby. Yeah, baby.
That's fine. That's fine. They're living in sin. It's fine.
All right, continuity issues aside, what did you think of this? It's just
It's weird, but interesting. I just didn't like the fact that they were trying to shove it into continuity. I think the book was most interesting when it wasn't in continuity because you don't have to have those worries. But now it's just like, a headache.
yeah. Did you read that miniseries?
Yeah, I did, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. This makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't get it.
And I even saw articles. They're like, what the hell?
I guess maybe next issue would explain it better or something.
I don't know. I don't think we're getting another issue of this. I don't know if is this advertising for
Like, you know what I mean? And like actual Superman and the Authority or whatever.
Well, I guess that. Well, I think they're continuing the Action Comics because I think,
Oh.
yeah, Action Comics is going to be him in the
As a
Real
backup?
world. No, I think it's them on War World.
Oh God, no!
Yeah, I think John's gonna have his book, and then it's gonna be Action Comics. Yeah, War World. Yeah,
Oh no!
I'm pretty sure.
It's a terrible time to be a Superman fan. I am so sorry, Tyler. Ugh. Blech.
God, we don't.
And like, what can I just say that really Mongol? Really? Mongol. You had all the Superman and you went with Mongol. Might as well have pulled up Rogozar, bro.
Oh,
Honestly, I always felt like Rogozar was kind of a ripoff of Mongol and Lobo if they had a baby. Like, that's just me, but, you know, I'm not accusing anybody of plagiarism. I mean, it's comics. Everybody steals stuff from everybody, so.
and I just know the story we got in this. You know, the plot points in this are going to come back up.
They can't help themselves. This
That
is going to be a new, this is like Death Metal. Oh, Death Metal 2.0.
Yeah, instead of the Batman Who Laughs, we're going to get this alternate Al Ghul family. Speaking of Ra's al Ghul. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and that would be interesting. At least that would be interesting.
Yeah, I love how like, you know, they were shoving Batman Who Laughs down our throats for how.
Oh my God!
He disappeared as soon as he's appeared, and man, he's gone.
I hated it. It was a terrible time to be a Joker fan.
I mean, it was, you know, it was a nice one-trick pony, but then they kept doing him and doing it. It's like, oh, really?
They can't help themselves.
Batman,
I mean, we're still getting Dark Knight stories.
Batman's best when he's grounded. You know, the Justice League is.
We're still getting year one stories, Phil. Come on.
I know, but every time you bring in Batman Who Laughs, you're bringing in an alternate reality, and it's like, you know, Batman's better.
The multiverse is the
level.
cash cow, baby.
I guess, but Batman's street. Oh, come on, Batman's the cash cow. Whatever you do with Batman's going to work. So keep it street level with, you know, Joe. I know we're sick of Joker, but you know, he said somewhat grounded.
Yeah, but he's become Bat God, and that's just so anything is possible. Let's go to space with him by himself. He'll solo Darkseid, no problem.
Hell. I mean, again, if it's a team effort with the Justice League in that book, okay, but it's.
Come on. Let's all be clear here.
I know.
Yeah, Bat God needs to get that chip off his shoulder knocked off.
I mean, how about just doing Batgirl on a street level where it's like, oh yeah, you know, I'm the best fighter in the world, but
I think that the writers don't want to do that for whatever reason. I think they're bored to death of it, and that's why we have all these variations on Batman.
Yeah.
Next story. Moving on. Or was this the thing that gave you a sinking feeling of something to come, or was it the other one?
No. Let's get to Arkham City. No.
Oh boy, Arkham City, the wild, wild west of the Batman books. I like anything to do with Arkham City, so now that's something that they could definitely plumb the depths of a little bit more instead of Death Metal universe and the Joker Who Laughs.
Oh yeah, because I mean, we're getting the 10-eyed man in this, and it's like, when's the last time before this series? When's the last time we saw the 10-eyed man? Was that
decades?
I was gonna say, could that be pre-crisis?
Decades.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was not even born the last time they mentioned that.
Because I was gonna say, I'm really not familiar, and I've been reading the full time, like at least since the late '80s, and I barely know the 10-eyed man. But are you still here for it? I mean, second issue.
You know what it reminds me of? And I think that they're just trying to get a movie. And if they make a movie out of this or anything, they have to have Guillermo del Toro make this movie. It's very Labyrinth-esque.
I know, but do you think
Pan's Labyrinth, not the other one?
Is there ever a chance in hell they would make a movie like this without Batman?
That's the problem.
Yeah.
He'll be knocked out and tied up waiting on somebody to rescue him, but he'll be there.
I mean, look, it's like, you know, look what Gotham...
You know what this would pair well with is Swamp Thing. Actually, I could see them kind of making it work with Swamp Thing, and they're still trying to make Swamp Thing a brand again.
Yes.
But Arkham in and of itself is a brand, so I mean, maybe that's what they're trying to do. You know, we've had the assault on Arkhams and all that stuff, so... and Arkham City and stuff like that. So maybe they are really trying to push that brand, and that's why they're doing deep cuts, less shekels to pay. You know?
Oh, maybe. No, I'm just looking up the Ten-Eyed Man. Yeah, he appeared in a few Batmans in the 70s, and he was in Crisis on Infinite Earths 12. Man, he's
But you know it's bad when Jocasta shows up. That's all I'm saying.
oh yeah, Animal
It's like,
Man.
what?
You know, Animal Man 23 from 1990.
Oh wow, really? Animal Man? I haven't heard that name in years.
I know. And then the last thing it has is 52 number 30 from 2006. Probably like a 2-panel can.
Yeah, too.
I can't even remember. I got to reread my 52.
So yeah, it's interesting. I want to see more from Dan Waters, but like in the horror vein, I think DC is gonna really set itself apart if they kind of keep it up with that. I mean, they did get Stephen King's son to do that whole thing on the other imprint, so I really do think that they're trying to dive into that more as well. So it's could be interesting to see.
Well, I was just waiting to hear your complaints because your favorite character was in this too, Azrael.
You know,
Okay. Here's my thought.
I don't know why we're trying to bring that thing back, but whatever.
Well, here's the thing that's keeping me up at night. Okay, remember in 1992 when they did sort of Azrael, and they're like, "Keep your eye on this miniseries. This character is going to be big, but we can't tell you how." And then Nightfall happened, and we all know what happened there. So are we doing this again with Arkham City? When Bruce leaves town, is Azrael going to run amok or something? And eventually Bruce is going to have to come back and take him down or something.
Bro, Dick or Jason could take him down with one hand tied behind their back. Batman don't need to come back for that.
True, but that's not true. But they can't milk that event as much as if Bruce has to come back and take him down.
Fine, maybe. I hope not.
Oh,
He's
please.
not that interesting of a character. I think they learned their lesson where they had to put Agent of the Bat on there, so...
Yes, but too, remember, maybe they're learning the Marvel lesson. Maybe that 90s, baby, 90s.
Yeah, but the worst part of the 90s. Although it is DC, they don't know.
But it's branding though. Everyone knows Nightfall.
Yeah, that's true. Might as well just make Bane a thing again then.
Oh my
I prefer it.
Oh my god. Is Azrael? I don't. Who knows if he still knows Bruce's identity or not? Is he gonna break into the cave and steal that blue armor?
Why do you have to hurt me with your thoughts, Philip?
Because that's rattling around somebody's brain. How could I use Azrael? It's 1993 again.
Well, if they didn't learn the lesson from the 90s, those who fail history are doomed to repeat it again, and we're gonna suffer for it.
Hey, remember, scroll down, kids. Remember, as much as you may hate Azrael, he got rid of Abattoir for us.
Because that was such a big threat.
Hey, took out the garbage.
I know. I mean, whatever. I hope not.
Are we getting Asbats back? Because we don't have enough Batman running around right now.
Ooh, see, that's the thing. A blonde Batman? Yeah.
Well,
We're probably going to do that.
Well, they'll paint him as the bad guy. The bad guy.
Just saying, yeah. We need a blonde Batman. We don't want those other boys feeling left out, do we?
And speaking of that, I mean, yeah, all right, we got the official announcement. Bruce is leaving town. Batman Inc. something or other. I still haven't heard anything about how I Am Batman's going to tie into that. Have you?
I don't think they know.
I thought they were like, oh, but I was just waiting for the big press release, but Gotham will still have a Batman. But no.
Sure they will. Sure they will. Like I said, I didn't think the sales were doing too well, so maybe they have to...
True.
Maybe they have a little egg on their face. Don't you feel silly? Don't you feel stupid?
And again, we
Luke was right there!
I know. I mean, the guy who's writing it, I mean, was he familiar with comics at all? I mean,
they don't just let any Yahoo write Batman, Philip.
I know, but it's like, why wouldn't you?
I know sometimes it feels like it. No names will be mentioned.
Well, yeah, they didn't let Bendis near it.
There's your weekly Bender shot. It didn't even come from Lilith. Oh my God. What is going on?
Bendis.
Take a drink or mark your bingo card.
Oh man, Hey, man, it's not every time. I mean, look, I mean, I think it's been weeks since Charlie Esther's mentioned Alan Moore.
No, a week. I
A
think
week.
we've gone 1 week.
Oh, maybe, yeah. I'm trying to remember. Did he mention him on the Halloween episode? Can't remember.
I think he did. I think he did.
Ah,
At best, it's been 2 weeks. Who are we, outhousers? Are we keeping track now? It's been 2 weeks
again, we need the bingo
since
card.
Alan Moore slander has been uttered on the podcast.
Again, we need the bingo card.
We totally do need the bingo cards. I'll work on that.
Oh, we need bingo cards. You know what? And if people, hey, whoever gets it first gets a
You
prize.
get a no prize, yeah.
Oh yeah, we got to work on the mustache prize.
It's a little mustache comb.
The professor prize.
The superior. The all new, all different superior prize.
The fantastic.
Reed Richards pimple cream. There you go.
Whoa.
I like everything.
But I don't know. I don't think that Arkham City is. I think that's kind of a little too niche, unfortunately. But I like it. I enjoy it.
I mean, it's only 6 issues, but yeah.
That's a lot. So they definitely have something else up their sleeve for sure. Cause
You think they're counting on like the horror vibe, or
yeah, I think they're counting on the horror vibe for sure.
Okay. I was gonna say, because unless you're like a long-term fan, it's like you
And
really.
again, it's 6 issues, but that's still a commitment when they could have just done 3.
I mean,
And then issued the second 3 as another little mini event. But honestly, I don't hear a lot of people talking about this book either. So
well, that's what I'm saying. Unless you're a long-term fan, it's like, would you get into this?
it's throwing anything at the wall at this point. DC's been in trouble for a while, so you know.
I guess.
We're watching the Empire fall as we speak, guys. So
Again, I've been reading comics for 30 years. I've barely heard of the 10-eyed man. It's like, I mean, I guess maybe you'd use like a 10-eyed man though, because it's like if you want to kill him off or mess with continuity, you can. You know, it's not like the Joker where they're like, oh no, don't do this, don't do that. It's like, yeah, 10-eyed man, get a town. Who cares?
plenty of the rogues are like that. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but I mean, so anyone who's going to show
Like
up,
I said, less shekels to pay. That's what that smacks.
and two, anybody who might show up in a movie, they don't want them the messed up Joker, Penguin, Two-Face, Scarecrow.
Riddler.
Yeah.
The big 10? Is it 10?
I don't know, maybe. It probably would be the little.
Poison Ivy, Harley.
Oh, definitely Harley and Ivy. Yeah,
So yeah,
Maybe
I think it's 10 at this point. Yeah.
maybe Mr. Freeze,
I mean, it couldn't be worse.
the brand. Yeah,
I mean, honestly, we went through the worst with him. Anything, it's all up from there.
I know we haven't talked about lately. Have you been watching the new season of Batwoman?
No.
No. Oh, she's been hunting down basically.
I know Alice is working with her now. Like it was a turnoff.
Yeah, they're just doing like new versions of the rogues. Like someone stole like Mr. Freeze tech in one episode, and
They're desperate. It's such a shame. I wanted to like that show. It's just so hard. It's so hard. It's terrible.
and she found her mother, but her mother wants nothing to do with her. You know, Robin Givens.
Yeah, I know. I'm like rude. She's a billionaire.
Some kind of secret. Oh no, they did reveal the secret because she had an affair, and that's how she had Ryan.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Rich people,
It's so obvious.
rich people and their secrets.
Moira Queen would be jealous.
No one can know my secret.
Snap. Yeah, I like the actors and the characters, but the scripts and I just can't get behind it anymore at this point. Like Alice, that was my last straw. Like we should have killed her. Like as much as I love Rachel Skarsten, Alice needed to go the minute Ruby wasn't coming back.
They did so much. They've done so much with Alice, but I mean, I see online people are like, "Oh, that's the only reason I'm still watching is Alice." So I mean, I think they're afraid to get rid of her.
She doesn't make sense to me, and that's why the narrative's so muddy. But
She doesn't, but I think they're afraid to get rid of her. Yeah.
yeah, and that's where we are. You know, Twitter holds TV shows hostage now.
And Batwoman will be appearing in the Flash Armageddon event coming soon.
Meanwhile, Stephen Amell is nowhere to be seen.
It's
Interesting. Interesting.
problematic.
Desperate for attention.
Oh. Hey man, he's doing that wrestling show. Come on.
As I stated, I said what I said, desperate for attention.
Oh my. Bit of a heel turn.
Well, if you know, you know. It wasn't really a heel turn.
No, I know.
He was never a baby face to begin with.
I'm just saying that he's on that wrestling show.
It's a bit of a heel turn.
There you go. Okay, yeah. So, any other? Well, we'll talk about. We have a next week. We'll talk about some other Bat books.
Yeah, we'll talk. Yeah.
The never-ending stream of Bat books.
And I don't think we have any more movie news yet.
A movie? There's a movie?
The Batman. Will's like, wait, the Moon Knight show? What?
Ray suddenly perked up. Wait, what? Moon Knight?
Whoa, that's pretty damn big.
I am so nervous for this movie. There's so many things riding on this movie you guys could never know.
I know.
Although they're going to do a second movie regardless, so.
Yeah.
You didn't hear that from me, but yeah, that's already been greenlit and the script's being worked on as we speak.
I so hope the story is good. I mean, it looks pretty. I just hope the story's there for it. But
costume design is a little lacking for me.
Oh, the Batman suit? Yeah, I mean...
The Catwoman burglar thing, yeah, everything looks...
Is she going to wear a mask at all?
She's got the little, Hamburglar mask.
I guess. I want some goggles, though.
That comes later. This is a year 2 story, Phil. She's still figuring out what to do.
Okay. I got
But yeah, we'll get there. It's almost March. It'll be alright.
It's almost March. Okay.
No, seriously, how fast did 2021 go by?
True.
How fast did 2020 go by? After we got used to pandemic time, anyway.
Oh, that's true. I'm going to have a lot of time off in December. That'll fly by. Okay.
Of course, yeah, exactly.
True.
Weekends be feeling like 30-minute lunch breaks, but, you ain't heard that from me.
But no one to yell at. Hello, Papa. All right, so we done?
Yep. Let's get our grapple gun and swing on out of here.
Well, first I got to bring up the handy schedule.
The handy dandy notebook.
Cruise. Hey, I have a kid. You have no excuse.
I'm a 90s baby.
I
I love Steve. Steve apologized to us finally, and I feel whole.
I know. We finally saw him again after they pulled out of Afghanistan. That's right, kids. He was a slave.
I understand that reference.
All right. Oh, so that's right. So all that's left is the month of December, kids. So, yes, next week we'll be covering the Destroyer story from Batman 474, Legends of the Dark Knight 27, and...
What? No Christmas stories?
Really, love? And Detective Comics 641. Why do you want a Christmas story in here somewhere?
No, not really.
I mean, we could switch it up. That's only...
No, I tease because I tease. It's a thing.
And then 2 weeks from now, Batman 536 through 538. In 3 weeks, Batman 458 and 459.
Ooh, so close.
Okay. I'll throw. We can do 469. Part of I think a 3-issue arc. We can throw that on there. You want some? Oh, you know who's in 469? I think. Yes, that's the story King Snake.
No, that's quite all right, sir. I'll pass.
So you want that 469 with King Snake?
I'll pass. Maybe next time.
And the very last episode of the year will be Detective Comics 626. 626. Not like that. Not like that tattoo on your back. All right, kids. That birthmark. Anyway, so yes, kids. So email us your thoughts and on the new Bat books. What?
It's behind my ear. See what you know.
Hey-oh. And again, yeah, so send us your thoughts on all the weekly bat books. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. So, man, they're even worse than Spider-Man. I mean, look, even like with like an almost like weekly Spider-Man book, like we didn't have a Spider-Man book this week. Man, Batman, there's always some Batman.
Always something there to remind me of you.
I told you, man, the month of November, man,
Non-stop Batman. Suck it, Spider-Man.
even Dick Grayson is going to be in at least 3 books, so it's like, oh my. All right, so yeah, so follow We Are the Night,
The
That's right, kids. Follow us on Facebook, on Twitter. Join Agents of the Bat, our Facebook.
It's a
page.
reflex. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Me too. And join Agents of the Bat, our Facebook fan group. Come on, kids. Spider-Man, you got the Spider-Man group passed into the night, the Moon Knight podcast. Do it for Batman.
Do it for Spite.
If there's one group I want to get past, we are into the night. It's this one. Come on. Yes. So I can say, hey, Ray, guess we're more popular. All right. So, yes, find links to all the various social medias and Facebook groups. Find links to this YouTube channel. See Lil Hellfire roll her eyes at Batman Superman the Authority special #1.
And drink rum.
What? Or? So yes, find links to the YouTube. Most important, find links to the Patreon. We are not rich like Batman or Ra's al Ghul. We're out here on our own. So help us buy.
We got Peter Parker money at best.
Gimme. And no camera even. Yeah. So yes, if you can subscribe to the Patreon, please do. Again, creator interviews. Kelly Thompson's there right now. JMD Mateus is coming up.
The monthly Chichester Chats, trademark pending.
Every month, DG Chichester, yes.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
And then, like we said, coming in 2022, superhero movie brackets. Learn the true. We'll do scientific research to find the worst superhero movie of all time. Speaking of Catwoman. Anyway, no, I can't say that. Definitely. I didn't forget you, Shaquille O'Neal Steele. I didn't know.
There we go.
Anyway, so yes, so find all of that or merchandise, cups, t-shirts, phone cases.
I heard the tumblers were bigger.
I need it bigger. So find links to all of it, all in one convenient place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capes and lunatics. All right, Lil Hellfire, where can the 10-eyed man get a hold of you?
I don't know about all that, but if you nerds want to out with me on the interwebs, find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on the Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69, and of course on TikTok, making Star Trek and Stargate related content only, as well as spicy comments at Lilith Hellfire69. Hey-o!
It's so salty. We were busy boning.
Why do we have that drop?
Keep drinking that rum, man.
It's water.
Water! All right, kids. Thank you for joining us. Again, come back next time for The Destroyer.
No, not me.
No. Crossover between the Batman Legends of the Dark Knight and Detective Comics.
Woohoo!
No, it's early 90s goodness. It's pre-Nightfall. Will Hellfire rocks out.
Shout out to Mikey Flash. He's the best.
Yes. All right, kids. So yes, follow. Again, go to Linktree. Follow all the social medias. We have all that stuff coming up, and even a surprise coming up in 2022. So always come back and join us. Same bat time.
Same bat channel.
We are the night.
The Batman Podcast.
We are vengeance.
Get a bigger t-shirt.
3XL.